Welcome, guys. This is Clay Plays Games, and we're gonna get into Star Wars Awakening of the Clone Wars. This is a wonderful mod to the Star Wars game Empire at War. We're going to do a single player of Galactic Conquest. We are going to do the big campaign, full big campaign. We're going to start on hard. I want to see how this goes. And of course, we will be representing the Republic. 189 planets, starting with 50,000 credits. Let's get into it. Okay. All right, so as we get into the game here, a lot has changed from the original mod, Awakening of the Rebellion, which takes place in the original trilogy, 4 through 6. So we have appointed Captain Wilhuff Tarkin as our chief political advisor. He will support you in strategic matters regarding the upkeep of public support for the war. So we've got public support to deal with. Your orders are to take command of all Republic military forces and prepare for the Separatist to counterattack. And here we go into the game. So a lot has changed from the original mod, Awakening of the Rebellion. We'll start here with our incoming message from the Supreme Chancellor Palpatine. Welcome, Commander. The galaxy is in turmoil. We have answered the threats by the Separatist by creating the Grand Army of the Republic. As a result of the opening battle at Geonosis, many star systems have seceded from the Republic and have joined the Confederacy of Independent Star Systems. I have ordered a withdrawal from Geonosis in order to regroup in the core worlds. I have appointed Captain Wilhuff Tarkin as your chief political advisor. He will support you in strategic matters regarding the upkeep of public support for the war. Your orders are to take command of all Republic military forces and prepare for the Separatist counterattack. And we will achieve victory if all planets are under Republic control. All right, let this game load in. Hit the pause, hit the things. All right, let's see what our situation is at the moment. We'll start in the southwestern quadrant. So blue is the CIS, red is the Republic. So we got Eridu here with a Golan 1. Yeah, let me separate the stations to the third block. And our fleet, we've got a Dreadnought and a, what are you? Adjudicator Corvette. A Screener Hunter. Adjudicator Corvettes, also known as Republic Light Assault Cruisers, are refitted consular cruisers armed for service with the judicial forces of the Republic. They're typically assigned to protect Republic systems from pirate fighter attacks and other small threats, and are forced to retreat in the face of stronger opponents. I have a feeling we're going to face stronger opponents. Okay, so we do have a barracks here, a Republic administration, which looks like it gives 150% planet income and 100 credits. Additional population, freighters, so yeah. And Republic stronghold. So this is the defense post. With the barracks, looks like level 2, we can build clone trooper platoons phase 1 and anti-armor ones. We'd have to, I guess, research. Yeah, phase 2 clone troopers. Okay, so researching Republic Global Tech Clone Troopers 1 will release Clone Trooper Phase 2. Partially unlocks a whole bunch of things, including the platoons, the 501st, the 212, the 104, the Clone Legions. All right, this one, Clone Legions, is the other half to unlocking the Clone Legions. We've got Special Forces, so this will give us the ARC Troopers. And then we've got the vehicles. All right. And then over here, looks like we've got Lieutenant Hawk. We've got Lieutenant Warthog. Both are gunship commanders with. Is that going to be a LAT? Light aircraft. Yes, LATs. And a MAT. Okay. And then over here we've got governors, commanders, ATTE, Juggernaut, and what are you? Bold infantry commander. Okay. This seems a lot the same. We've got a commando barracks. We can build Jedi Academy, because of course there would be a lot more Jedi. We can build a senator's office, but I believe that is what the Republic administration building upgrades into. And we can build warehouses on the planets we want to produce troops faster. Okay, so this, we do have one world over here. This does not appear to be anything special. Yeah, it's more expensive to build stuff there. We're going to leave you alone. We've also got Kenyan, high population value. These are both alone. As far as a barracks go, that doesn't seem to make sense. I'm going to build the senator's office here. Okay, Iridu. Oh, we've got Ord Plutona. We've got this planet, Republic Stronghold. So this can be a pretty good base for us, it looks like. Republic Stronghold and Republic Administration on Pantora. So, yeah, let's go ahead and build the administration. We can build a senator here, which increases the base income. Reveals enemy structures. 10% increase to clone trooper cost. We aren't building any troopers over here, though. We only get 4 senators, so that I'm not going to do that yet. Iridu's connected to Malastar, which has a mining facility, a Republic outpost. Excuse me. Definitely want to increase. Goal 1 is increasing income. Naboo has a senator's office and a Naboo security base with the Guide speeders, champion speeders, flash speeders, and security guards. We also get some Gungan warriors up here. Let me move this guy over here. We've also got some N1 starfighters. Yeah, let's upgrade to the Republic base. Make sure I'm being consistent here. Yeah, let's get. So these are trade stations. Moving them out of the way just so I can see things. Okay, and those 2 planets continue up to Chardon, which is fighters and bombers gain a 10% shield health boost. Nice. We can build a Republic stronghold and a medium factory here. At least want to get a senator's office going. We do have an acclimator and a medium dockyard, so I think that's good for the moment. Continue over here. We've got Ryloth. We've got a commander here, Captain Keeley. Leads the Outer Rim garrison under Ima Gundi. He's a valiant soldier who stands his ground even in the face of overwhelming odds, fighting to the very end. He gives everything he has to protect those in need. All right, so that's good. We've also Cham Sandula, of course, Hera's father. Let's see here. The Hammer of Ryloth. So we can build him as another infantry commander. And we've got the Senator, who 250% increase to planetary base income, 15 population cost, minus 50% reduction in planetary ground and space mine cost construction and time. Oh, construction time. 10% reduction to combat effectiveness of ground troops when the Senator is present. So you don't want this guy around when you're fighting, but you kind of do. I mean, what is the base income here? 50. So yeah, it would go up 150 or something. Okay, so troops we can build. Ryloth, we can get the Free Ryloth Movement, which is an armed revolutionary organization. These guys are the greatest adversaries of any invader who sought to undermine the liberty of the Twi'leks. Okay. And then, of course, we can build the judicial troopers. We can also build mining facilities, which is definitely something I would like to do, and a senator's office to increase that money. Probably get some Twi'leks because they do have snipers, which are nice. That planet is isolated though. So is Rhodia, where we can get the Rhodian senator on a Kondafar. Base shields are 5% cheaper galaxy wide, which is nice. We're going to go ahead and get a senator's office being built here. All right, we've got this nice little cluster here from Rishi, Camino, Ukwo, Scarif, and Rothana. Rothana has the heavy engineering, quad drive yards. All right, let's take a look here. So we've got heavy vehicle production here. We cannot yet build the A5RX battle tank, but we can build ATTEs. We can also build Bevel Limix. 10% build time increase for ground and space tech, 40% price decrease for ground and space tech. So we definitely want to build that guy when we're starting to expand our research. Orson Krennic, also an engineer, 30% faster construction of ground buildings and space structures except tech. Okay. So he may be a good one to plot around as we are building up new bases. Does a senator's office actually help us here? Plus 75% planet income, plus 50 credits. So base income is 59, so 75% more of that, plus another 50. I mean, I think that's worthwhile, even on a planet that we are losing money. All right, Scarif is really nothing. We can build an elite barrack, but that's about it. Almost no base income to speak of. We're going to leave that planet alone for right now. Ukyo, this high population, it does have a barracks. I'm going to sell the barrack and build a senator's office. We've got Camino right here, which of course has a level 3 elite barracks. So we can build the phase 1 clone trooper here also. But we're also showing that once we research clone legions, we can start building the 501st, 212, 104, and then build them in phase 2 variants, where we also get the 326, the 91, and the 21st, and the 41st. Who's this in between? 66th clone trooper platoon. They didn't, I guess, fit the 66 on there. Does look like we can get Clone Force 99 Bad Batch once we're in level 2. We can get Clone Commander platoons. Phase 2 and Phase 1. Let's see here. We've got Captain Fordo. We've got Delta Squad. Let's see here. Where'd I leave off? Commander Pons. Clone Legion 1. We've got Commander Wolf of the 104 with Clone and Legion 2. Or Trooper and Legions 2. Trooper 1, Legion 3, we can get Commander Doom. That just sounds cool. Bly, the 327, we get after 2 and 2. Bakara, 2 and 3. We've got Gree with 2 and 2. And Neo under 2 and 3. We've also got an engineer, faster production of clone legions, arc troopers, clone commandos, and elite clone barracks. 20% cost reduction of clone legions. So once we get a little bit of research done, Nala Se is going to be really good. And Hal Bertoni, base income, additional population, decrease to standard clone recruitment time, and decreased cost to standard clones and clone barracks. So that one would actually be really good right now. If we want to make, I know Camino's where all the clones come from, and we've even got who's here? Commander Cody is already on the field as a phase 1. Okay. Yeah, let me go ahead and move you guys around. We can go then to the core, and let me see here. Core log, Anaxis, maybe? Yes, Elite Barracks. Okay, so we couldn't build that person anywhere other than Camino. So let's go ahead and knock out Halibutoni. Let's see here. Did we hit Rishi? Reveals enemy fleet movements. Got a space station. Got an outpost. That's fine. All right, let's check missions. Diplomacy overview. Even though the war has broken out, we cannot give up on the prospect of peace. There are a number of worlds in the Mid-Rim that have been pressured to join the Confederacy. If we use diplomatic channels, we can maybe make some inroads and gather support among the populace. Success is not guaranteed, and the way for a peaceful solution, will be hard, but we cannot leave these worlds to the separatists. Your objectives. Send Senator Amidala to CIS-controlled worlds at the border to undertake diplomatic efforts. Beautiful. And let's see, we already read that one. Build limits. The Galactic Republic can recruit certain build limited hero units. This list shows the different build limit categories, the heroes we have currently under our command, and their current locations. All right, so we have 1 administrator under Bail Organa at Alderaan. We have 0 Jedi, even though I'm showing Obi and Annie right there. Generic Jedi, we do have a Counselor, a Guardian, and a Sentinel on Jedha, Coruscant, and Tython. We have named commanders Admiral Doa on Rhodia. No generic commanders. We have 1 clone commander, Captain Keeley on Ryloth. So I guess Rex here and Cody don't count. Good to know. Let's see here. We have no clone commanders, no ARC troopers. We can have up to 15 clone legions, 9 space tech, and 10 ground tech. Well, that's nice that it shows you where your techs are. Okay. All right, so yeah, let's check out. We've got Admiral Doa. He is a disciplined admiral for 5% damage, 5% speed, 5% faster ability recharge, and 10% reveal range for all units. That's nice. Cody is a disciplined infantry commander, 5% damage, 5% speed, 5%. So basically the same. He's also Legion commander of the 212th, which gives a 5% health bonus to those clone troopers. Let's go check out some of these other guys that we've got. We've got Bail Organa. So 100% increase to planetary base income, 50 additional population, 25% build cost and time reduction for power generators, warehouses, and freighters on nearby planets. Slowly increases stability over time. That's nice. So he may also pass through enemy-controlled worlds unchecked, but they will be engaged if they participate in a battle. Okay, he's got a CR-70 Corvette Tantive 3 and 2 Senate Guard platoons. And will stay in our employ for 30 weeks. So do we actually want him on Alderaan? Probably want him on Agaru, actually. But we can build that up in a little bit. All right, as far as I think everyone else here is on Coruscant, we've got Padme Amidala. She can engage in diplomacy on Confederacy, independent, and Hutt-controlled planets. What planet do we want to send her to? I think it should be, you know what? Balmora would be a nice one to have. Okay, let's isolate her. So we'll get the ships and all to one side, move out, and we will send her to Balmora. Also, on Coruscant, we have a Jedi Knight Guardian. These guys seem rather interesting. Because not the Guardians. Where's Tython, maybe? With the Sentinel. Let's see. Kinesis, Cloak. No. Where Jeddah? Is this the one I'm thinking of? Yes, the Consular. Heal Blast. Uses the Force to heal all nearby infantry units. It's like the only unit in the game now that can heal. So, I definitely would like to produce more of these guys. Can we do so on Coruscant? I see a bunch of real Jedi. Can we? Yes, here we go. All right, so the consulars, we can have 5. So it means I can build 2 more. All right, we've also got a crap ton of other people we can build. And I do believe that once you build them and they are killed, everyone, no one is rescuable. I don't think so. Let's check. Okay, Anakin can be rescued. I'm assuming Palpatine can be rescued. Rex can be rescued. Kenobi can be rescued. Let's see here. I did not check on... Okay, Cody can be rescued. That's good to know. And everybody else, I think, is... Yeah, just here for the time that they're here. And Padme can be rescued. Okay. So we've got... This is Anakin. He's a Jedi Padawan. They do get the Delta 7 to fly in. Fighting, let's see. Anakin is the Padawan of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Though he is very gifted in the Force, his fear and anger may have made him do horrendous things. To become a Jedi Knight, he will have to learn to let go and act less emotional. Interesting. Fighting style, novice attacker, novice blocking, and novice duelist. Which just seems so weird for Anakin. But I guess at this point, he's just a kid. He does have Force Dash and Lightsaber block, Ordnance Redirect, and Force Attack structures. This hero will progress to an older version after a certain amount of time. Progression is only counted if the hero is not imprisoned. So we don't want Anakin to get imprisoned. All right, Obi-Wan is a knight in this. He is a pragmatic general. 7.5% damage, 10% speed, 10% fast ability recharge, 17.5% reveal range. And he is the general of the 212, so a 10% defense bonus for those guys if he is there. He's a balanced attacker, a redirective blocking, and average duelist. I mean, he's not Master Obi-Wan. He does progress, which is really cool. All right. Commander Rex, who's of the 501st, 5% speed bonus if he's with them, 5% health bonus for being a bold infantry commander, 7.5% damage, 10% shields, 7.5% faster recharge ability. And he's leading the 501st under Anakin Skywalker, although I guess not yet because we can't even build legions yet. He does come with an escort of 501st team and heavy. He can be rescued, but he doesn't progress. Phase 2, I guess, would be different clones, not the same clones as phase 1. Okay. Okay, so we can build a bunch of different guys. Terrasin Ube. One of the most boring Clone Wars episodes ever, and yet still a great character. Master Jedi Recruiter, 10% cheaper and faster generic. Oh, cancel. Build you. Go back. Now build you. That is specifically what he is for. Ground complement, 1 Jedi Padawan, 1 Temple Guard platoon. He can assassinate enemy minor heroes. So I'm guessing stealth unit. What do we got here? Lieutenant Hawk with the LAT. And then we've got Governor, 100% increase to planetary. We've got 50% on a Governor. We've got a Commander here. We can build Jace, who's an infantry commander. We have Falk, Corvée, Carlist Rican with a TX-130 Scout variant. Yeah, I think he's fine where he is. Let's go. So we get a Jedi Investigator. All Jedi investigators use their stealth abilities to spy on planets and report their findings to the Jedi Council. If they get uncovered, they retreat back to the closest Jedi Academy. Can spy on enemy planets and reveal information like... Okay, so these are our spies. We'll definitely need to get some of these guys going. And then Jedi Peacekeepers. Looks like they use the Jedi Master from the Acolyte as the image for this one. Sorry, I don't remember her name. She can assassinate. I think I'm good because we've got Tara here who can assassinate. All right, Quinlan Voss is an aggressive general. Is considered a maverick within the Jedi Order. Anything? Hunter Instinct reveals the position of all enemy units through the use of hunting skills. I almost want to bring him on every mission just for that. He's got Saber Throw and the usual stuff. We've got Luminara Undoli and Barriss Offee. So they command the 41st Elite Corps, 10% damage bonus. They're a vigorous general. Barriss is the Padawan, obviously. They have the Heal Blast also, so they would be a very good one. Although I kind of want to link these guys up with the legions that they're leading. All right, we've got Alia Secura, 327 Star Corps, 10% defense bonus. Rage increases attack rate and movement speed for a short period of time. Okay. Shock T. Is this going to be... Okay, Heal Blast, faster clone training. So if we're going to do clones, yeah, Shock T, I feel like she should be on Camino. But of course, we can't build her there. Is there a Jedi temple anywhere? No. Of course not. All right, we've got Kiandi Mundi, who's the 21st Nova Corps. Telekinesis, that's fine. Kit Fisto. We've got Aggressive General. Force Orb throws a powerful Force Orb that causes great damage. That could be cool. Ram Kota, who of course also appears in the other version of the mod, the Awakening of the Rebellion. Let's see, he gets Legion General Defense Trooper and Saber Throw Rally. Nothing that special. We've got Mace, who is Force Whirlwind, sends a shockwave out that kills nearby enemy infantry units. And of course, Yoda. Protective General, 25% health, minus 30% damage, 15% defense, 30% shields, minus 15% speed, 10% slower recharge ability. So really good on the defensive, I guess. Force Protect, target a friendly unit for protection while protected by this Jedi. The unit will take less damage. Oh, okay. Still not sure if that's actually better or worse than healing. All right, Anaxis Barracks 20% cheaper. Kurlog, Heroes. Chandrilla, of course. We've got Mon Mothma. I need, let's see, can build ground mining facilities. Let's increase that. Cardia, 10% more health. Balmora is, no, I need a planet that I'm going to build all of my troops upon. That one's useless. Pacifist, that doesn't help me. That doesn't really help me. That doesn't help me. Jeddah. Let's see. I do want to move you. And yeah, let me start getting our... Hold up. All right, Agaroot. Too many planets. Okay, that's a trade station right in the middle of everything. I'm going to build more of those. Let's go ahead and keep getting... Basically, I'm consolidating our fleets. Oh, I can't. Arg. All right. What do we got? Story. Act 1, Separatist Onslaught. Greetings, Commander. I am Captain Wilhuff Tarkin. The Chancellor will by now have told you about my role on your staff. The Banking Clan, the Trade Federation, and the Techno Union have combined their forces. They are currently amassing their armies in the Mid-Rim and are preparing to launch an incursion into the Galactic Core that remained mostly loyal to the Republic. We need to stop their advance before it reaches the influential and strongly populated worlds in order to keep public support for the war high. While you take care of that, I will work to acquire more military assets for our use. Good. Take control of at least 15 planets in the galactic core to increase public support for the war effort. So we have 25 weeks to accomplish this. We have 13 under control. So we only need 2 more to accomplish this mission. Of Cato Nemoidia, Corellia, Vulpator, Duro, Brintal 4, Sacco Minor, Tipasi, Balmora, and Forost. Okay. So Forost, Vulpator, Sacco Minor, Brental, Tipasi, Balmora, Cato Nemoidia. I think that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was 7. Which ones did I miss? Cato, oh, Corellia. Okay, so Corellia down here and Duro. Okay, we can do that. Do we know how long it's going to take Amidala? Otherwise, I think maybe Sacco Minor should be my first objective. We do have a large ship over here on Kawat. The Invincible. But really, the Invincible is more about defending worlds like Kawat. So let's go ahead. We've got that being built. What else? We can upgrade. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade Alderaan, and we can't afford Chandrilla. I'd like to get maybe one more thing going. Yeah, let's go ahead and get a senator's office over here. And what's on Commodore? Wait a minute. What about this? Oh, no. I was looking at these guys. Cannot be... Yeah, that's fine. but a barracks on Baralas does not make sense. So we're going to scrap that and build another senator's office. Okay. So I just gathered a bunch of fleet. Oh, we do have Ilum. Jedi gain 5% more health because of Ilum's light side presence. And we can build. Oh, we do have a Jedi Academy there. That's good to know. Do we have one on Tython? We do not. But we can build one. What is that? Jedi Academies are 10% cheaper galaxy wide. Very nice. Okay, so I gathered the fleet at Coruscant. We've got 2 acclimators, 1 dreadnought, 1 Pelta support, and 4 corvettes. That is not good. That is not good at all. Okay. As it is with most Empire campaigns, I'm thinking I focus on the core and then the west and north before heading towards the south. So I'm not really concerned about my force. I want to hold Eridu. I'd like to hold Naboo, which kind of means Malastare. So I'd like to connect some things. Once we take Corellia, Duro, maybe Adzeri and Denon. Once we've got those 4, this area kind of falls, and then we can take Fondor, Tythera, Abogado, Ray, which makes sense after we take Forest and Vulpiter. So, yeah, these are the main planets I'm going after first, and then we'll see from there. Okay, are you... Construction complete. You are by yourself. Why are you... Are you not... Greetings, Commander. Okay. Maybe it has to be an independent world? Let me send her over here. If that's the case, we need to keep Balmora locked up. Okay, she is engaged in negotiations on Tapassi. I don't see... Okay, let's... Okay, there we go. 25 weeks. Huh. And we're on week 2, so that's not going to complete the mission. But if we only need 2 planets, let me double check this. I think the 2 we go for are Balmora and Sacco Minor. Take control of at least 15 planets. Okay. So yeah, let's gather up then our forces over Quat. See what we've got there. And then... Receiving location. Construction complete. Departure set. Mission log updated. All right, we've got another mission. Stability overview. The Galactic Senate is steadfast in its desire to maintain stability in these dangerous times. If we complete their missions, we can reassure our citizens that the Republic is still in control and will not fall to the treacherous separatists. Increasing stability will increase the frequency of mission requests, and we might also be rewarded with more crew-intensive ships and more credits for successful missions. So make sure you keep up with your tasks. We start at 30 out of 100. We do have the mission to gain planetary control over Agamar. We will receive an invincible heavy cruiser. The Senate is united in its effort to win this war. We have to make some strategic gains soon. I have marked a planet that we believe of strategic significance for the war effort. Conquer that planet, and I will make sure that you are sufficiently rewarded. All right, where is Agamar? All right. So yeah, we can take... Yeah, let's go ahead. Let's try for it. I don't know if we actually have enough. Um, yeah, we're gonna just empty all these worlds. These are pretty far from the core, so I'm not really needing to hold them. Let's see if we've got anything crazy on here. Yeah, we can sell you and build you. Wayland. Yeah, sell the barracks. These should just be for money. That's good. Corson, build you. And Ithor, build you. We'll also need you and you. All right. So that gives us a defensive and a money-making platform for all of these planets in this little sector. We're sending everything we've got to them, to Ithor, to go after Agamar. I wonder if... I wonder... Oh, yeah, I need this guy to come along. All right. So, we're going to move the fleet to Agaru and bring out basically everybody but Sheev. I think that's the right call. It's just an infantry force at the moment. Let's move you guys out, you guys, and you guys. Okay. What space forces can we build? We can build a Dreadnought Commander, and you're a Venator Commander. I think we have to build the Venator Commander right now. And then at week 5, I'm going to start on a fleet of Dreadnoughts where I can. I think that's the only way we're going to be able to advance to other planets. All right, everybody's getting to Ithor, and we do not have enough ships to go after anything. Okay, we do... What can I build? Anything? We could do a fighter heavy. Yeah, we'll just build a bunch of fighters. Let's see if... What are these guys? V-19 Torrent Starfighters. They are swarm interceptors. They are 1 concussion missile, 2 lasers. So I think we'll have to build, yeah, some of the bomber squadrons also. Okay. Derp, derp, derp. We're going to build, yeah, they're more expensive over here. Yeah, I think we're just... We're just going to build the hell out of a bunch of fighters. On the ground, I don't think we can build literally anybody. Wayland can build a engineer. That's it. I'm good with that. All right. Quat. Our shot here is going to be with the Invincible, which is a 32,000 shield and hull capital ship, but she's also just a picket. I have no Jedis over here. It has got the handshake symbol. Let me see what I can do here. I'd really like to get Palmora. We're not fruitful. That's fine. Can I please get Balmora? If not, I'm going to like Duro or Corellia or one of these 3. Because these 2 I'm going to need to take with some degree of force. All right. I don't really like making this attack without any Jedi. But I have no Jedi. Yeah, I seriously don't think she can negotiate. Oh. Close. No, that is not what I want. Let's send you to Corellia. I think that's a much better plan for Amidala at this time. Getting all those bombers and fighters ready. I think that should be... All right, what do we got? Doran, over here. We've got just a barracks. I'm going to destroy the barracks. We don't... Yeah, auto-resolve. We don't get anything for that. But... Okay, she has engaged with Corellia. 30 weeks. I'm fine with that. We'll just let it play out. Yep, I'm going to keep moving these guys over. I don't think the Separatist will have time. Oh, our fighters got there first. Anyway, I'm going to move Obi-Wan down. They do want us to build a medium factory. Can I build that somewhere? This is already a medium factory. Let us downgrade and begin the fight. This should actually be a fairly easy fight because I think they just came with Asajj Ventress. So I'm going to tackle this with all the Jedi I can muster. Rex. I think it's just going to be infantry. So I'm bringing a bunch of infantry myself. Yeah, we've got Cad Bane, Bosk, and Asajj Ventress. Let's... Okay. All right, let's go. And we'll speed things up. I don't think we're really going to encounter too much on our little journey. Capture that. All right, and so we can... All right, we saw somebody. I don't know who. We'll just highlight all. And we're going to go with anti-infantry. All right, slow things down just a touch. Don't really know. Let's move our guys a little closer. That's good. Who's doing this? Bosk. Let's get Bosk taken care of really quick with like 20 different Jedi attacking him. Okay, Bosk is dead. That's gone. Let's take out this. Who's this? Cad? Okay, Cad's running. Yeah, let's get this point captured. Whoa. Ventress is dead. That was... Did not expect her to show up at all. Okay. Let's take out these turrets. Okay, we took out Cad. So it doesn't give us credit for Bosk, though. All right. So the great thing there, oh, we're up to 28,000. Um, now we get to build the 2 buildings that we need on this planet, along with the proper space station, and that should ward off future attacks. All right, for this force, yeah, I'm going to recruit. You're the Dreadnought. I'm recruiting you. We've almost got the Venator under Niles Tennant built. That's going to be... You know what? Is there a place... I know Fondor Gorman, maybe? This can build a medium factory. We already have a medium factory. Ryloth? Nope. Iridu. Medium factory, yes. We'll build a light factory and then work on the medium factory. Post haste. All right. What is our next objective? Do we have enough to take on Balmora? I don't think so. I just don't think so. I would love a Mandator. That's Warship 3. Let's build 2 Dreadnoughts. What do we have? We have 2 Dreadnoughts. So the Acclamators are battle carriers. Dreadnoughts are brawlers. I'd rather have brawlers. And then we'll go from there. And we've got these 2 nice ships coming up. So we will resume the game and let the passage of time carry forward. Once some things get built on Doran, then we can move our forces away. We've almost got that Venator. Nice. Okay. All right. So with that, let's go check out another section of planets. We've got an outpost. We need senator. Office. Let's see here. Mining facilities. We need you. I'm going to sell the medium factory. Actually, hold up. We're going to build the structures that actually have defensive forces, and then the econ. This does come with a MLC-3 light tank company, an infantry fighting vehicle, which is good because that's most of what we would go up against right now. And that is a planet that is protected on 3 sides presently. So I'm going to move the ships off the planet. All right, up here, I think we're ready. Let's go with that. Yeah, the one larger ship we have is what's going to lead the charge against Agamar. All right. What do they have? It's not showing. Looks like they... Oh, no, this is Ithor. Excuse me. We can't see anything. But we do have 15 fighters, 7 bombers. Hopefully, we can use the old rebel strategy to take on our foes here. The fighter swarm. Okay, looks like it's just a small base. I'm going to move in 15 of these guys. Okay. And then the bombers. And then I will pull in our other support craft You are going over here. So the bombers will be section 3. The fighters will be section 1. And the ships will be section 2. We're going to move forward slowly but steadily. I would not be surprised if they... Nobody's getting hurt, are they? If there are... Woohoo! Did we not hit a thing? Okay. Come on. Let's go with... We're going to missile defense because we're going to lack heavy firepower more than anything else. And I will move you guys and you guys over here. Okay, swarm fighters. Take them out. Oh, we got the trade station too. Okay. All right, so... All right, what are we doing here? The bombers are coming in. Doing excellent work. So what are you guys? You are turbo laser and you are ion. So both of those are good targets for our fighter forces. All right, and finally, you guys are Scarab. What are you guys actually? Scarab, Starfighter squadrons. Oh, swarm fighters. Okay. So I don't want you near my bombers, although it doesn't look like we took much in the way of damage. All right. Let's get our fighters back on point. You guys are C-73 superiority fighters. So I'm going to add you guys in. Oh, come on. All right, so they are all Squadron 1. And you are a heavy bomber, so you're going to join the bombers. All right, how many ships are we going to have to face? Okay. We're going to have to be kind of strategic here. All right. So the swarm fighters are going in. I need... What do we got here? All right. Hunters. They do have point defense. So Dreadnought, go after them. These guys do have some laser cannons, but I think we can take them out. Yeah, I'm going to send the bombers after the other one. And then, of course, the fighters go after the fighters. What are you? You are a frigate with 8 close-range turbo lasers. Turbo ion cannons. So you're not a threat. You do have laser cannons and point defense. So you are my next biggest threat. Yeah, they're actually a pretty well-balanced force. I don't know if this strategy is going to work. And everybody else is moving so damn slow. All right, we took care of a good first wave of fighters, that's for sure. Yeah, let's just send them to hunt. And use the bombers to just start taking ships out as quickly as possible. One down. Who's next? Let's go with you. Okay, the bombers are going in. We're going after the captor carrier. All right. Definitely lost some fighters, but I don't think it's catastrophic yet. All right. And I don't mind if we lose this entire fleet. That's fine. Okay, those bombers are still pursuing. We've lost most of our fighters. This is not going according to plan. Okay, we've lost pretty much all of our fighters now. Now we're losing the support ships, which we cannot replace. And we're going to have to retreat. And my guess is that they got the ships they got for free. So let's get out of here, see what the damage is. We did get the Dreadnought out. Probably the most important ship we kept. But we lost 15 and 7. So we lost all of our fighters. They didn't lose anything because they were free ships. Okay. So the first mission to Agamar is probably not feasible without a major push through Ord Mantell, and I would need I'm gonna need a stealth unit. Hold on. Yeah, can I? Yes, perfect. I'm gonna do that, and who was I? I was getting you and you, and let's go ahead and do this guy. All right, and then I'm gonna move you up here, and please. Okay, Agamar. Again, we need to just retreat from this fight. I'm gonna send our one stealth unit that we have at this point over there, and I want to find out exactly what they have. We're going to speed this along. There's no way they can get to our forces, so this should be easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We'll just put these guys on the grounded Ithor. None of these planets matter to me significantly at this stage of the game. Ithor is a peaceful planet. Ord Mantell we need to take anyway, so I'm going to move the Venator over there, and the Venator alone can probably do a lot of this. All right, we got more cash, so we've got a Jedi temple over here. We can build mining facilities. We get 2 temple guards and, yeah, I'm going to do the 2 mining facilities. Jeddah, the same. Tython. Oh, we're out of money. Okay. So. Croissant. Yeah, you're full of stuff to build. I think we'll end the episode there. This has been Clay Plays Games. If you would, please comment, like, subscribe to the channel, and we will be continuing this, our Fallout series, and all the other series that I want to get into over the coming weeks and months. Thank you again. Have a good night.